Right then, this is going to be a rant video. Is iRacing getting worse? Okay, right. Set the scenario. On screen right now is my first race of the week that I, by the way, if you're new here, like and subscribe. Enjoy an X number amount of minutes of me moaning, okay? So, Interlagos Super Formula Lights, right? Now, first race of the week, I start at the back of the grid because I do track guides for them. I like to show you through the field, as best I can, of issues that happen. So when you guys watch this on a Tuesday lunchtime, when it comes out UK time, you can see what issues happen through the race. So when you do it later on the week, you know, right, oh, guy spin there, you might lose your bum there. Watch out for dive bombs in there. Kind of doing something like that. I like starting at the back of the grid. I'm not a usual bandit that just barges in and goes 3 miles an hour. I like strategically battling with people using slipstream. I take my time. It's a 30-minute race. It's not won in the first corner. Brings me on to this person. We did have a conversation after the race, and well, I get his point, but
you were thinking it, but you're wrong.
He's got a better view on the situation than I have. Okay, so let's play this through. It's the start of the race. I get a good start, which is fair enough. Okay, brilliant. I've got 2 places on the start. Happy days. So we're cracking on through here. Where's my mouse? There it is. And I'm taking it easy. Look at my pedal inputs. I'm already braking for turn 1 just to take it easy. Okay, I'm chilling, relaxing, having a meatball. Them cars have issue over there, and I see that. Okay, we'll pop to the cockpit cam. There it is. I got a plain view of it. I take it easy and I compromise my corner. Also, I have a dude on my right hand side, which you can't see a little bit. Hold on. Let's do that a little bit. There we go. So there's a dude here. So I'm presuming he's going to come to my left. Now, I've got a wonderful thing here called the TDI pad. Basically, it enables me to draw on here. So I'm going over there, right? Because I know that there is a car right here. And his likelihood, because matey boy here is unaliving himself, I expect him to fill this sort of gap here and maybe even come over here a little bit, right? So I'm keeping super tight on this curb for number 1, for self-preservation of my own race, and number 2, to try and not get damage. You know, I don't want damage in a race. It sucks. We're at Interlagos. It's a huge slipstream fest. That car there is our new best friend. Should we call him that? So he's behind me at this point, and I don't know if he's got damage or whatnot, but right, let's go cockpit view, because I think that's going to explain my point of view a lot better. Okay, so we'll go slow motion, and at the point of this is the biggest tip I can give. If you take one thing away from the video, is look ahead, right? Do not watch this car. Watch him, but don't watch him. Do you know what I mean? Your field of view should be all of this, right? Focusing at the center, and in your peripheral vision, you're watching this guy and you're watching that guy, right? I'm doing that. These little cheeky sausages are too wide, okay? I'm preparing for issues. We're coming up to a tight right-hander. I'm preparing for issues, right? And it actually happens that this car right in front of me here gets a whoopsie. I don't know what happened. Probably locked the rear axle downshift too quick. It happens, right? So then them two have an accident. So I don't turn in for the corner, as you can see here, right? Now at this point, I turn away. You can see I'm turning left into a right-hander because there's a wing there, and there's a front tyre there. If they park themselves where I'm aiming to be, which is about here, I'm going to hit them because I'm going a little bit faster, right? So I'm heading over here. I have space because this car has gone massively wide out here, so I'm going to follow him round. See my thinking here? Now, let's slow-mo it. So I go around here, all the way around, and then I get hit in the bum, right? And then I get hit again by the same car. Okay, should we go look at his point of view and see what he sees? Because bear in mind, this is our new best friend over here, right? He's starting way back here. That's me, okay? I wish I had green color because I've got a green channel, but that's me, okay? Car's here, he's going down the curb. Happy days. Everything is hunky-dory, right? Let's play it forward, right? Now, it is kind of blocked by me, but there's 2 instances there that happen. There's one, there's smoke. If there's smoke, something's happened. Most likely, something's going to cause an issue. And the other thing is, watch this white car right here and how unnaturally he turns in really sharp, okay? See how quickly he turns there? And you also see that yellow and black car just disappearing over my nose, this guy. disappearing. He's obviously gone in. There's a crash, right? Why does this guy go in at 400 million miles an hour like it's a normal hot lap? Can this guy only hot lap? Because he turns in at his normal point and he's aiming for the apex. He only doesn't aim for the apex because he realizes I'm going really slow. Now, my next question is, if I'm going really slow, why is he not thinking, why is that car going slow? No, that's fine. He turns in again and hits me up the bum. And then comes round and hits me again. Out of all the scenarios, I'll play at full speed for you as well. Out of all the scenarios, how he still managed to hit me. Full speed, spinner, me slowing down, way, check up. Why are you not preparing for cars to dart out of the way of a crash? Why are you turned into a corner when you've already seen me go slow? Go around me. It's a half an hour race. 30 minutes, 21 laps I think it is, this race. Why are you then turning into me who's going slow? Yes, I know I turn out left, and in hindsight, I had a little bit of space there. But as you can imagine, I'm trying to give the 3 cars that are on the apex a load of space because I don't know what they're going to do. So why is this guy not leaving me more space? But I don't know what it is with the scenario of iRacing. Everyone just sees, oh, there's a crash. I'm going to get some freebies. You know, they're like getting proper stiffies about it. Like, oh yeah, freebies. I'm going to win the race. No, you're not. You're just going to crash and make it worse. There's a saying, right? Crashing, what is it? Crashes breed crashes. And it's because of lemons like this that aren't thinking ahead and thinking, hang on a minute. That car turned in a bit tight. I better take it easy. That car's going slow. I better take it doubly easy. Is it just me? My voice is getting all high pitched and everything. That's how annoyed I am about iRacing and crashes ending like this just through, I'm not going to say incompetence, but just sort of thinking about, oh yeah, I better finish here. Instead of people thinking, oh, I got a freebie. I better go do it. I better go full throttle into it. And it's like, if this was real life racing, okay, you would not last long driving like this, okay? Because you would cause the team damage. You're not finishing races. You're crashing out of races. Your team will not be happy unless your name is Lance Stroll. And then it doesn't matter what you do because Daddy owns a team. But you would not last long in a real life race series if you keep driving like this and not looking ahead and seeing these telltale signs of crashes happening. Now, I'm okay with this dude. We have a conversation after the race. He said, why did I turn left? Kind of obvious why I turned left. There was 3 cars crashing on the apex. My argument is, and he said, you had plenty of room. Which we'll go look at, actually. We'll go look at how much room I got. So that's the point of contact. And obviously you can see there, I do have a lot of room to fill in. But that's hindsight. I don't know what these cars are going to do. And this dude has not given me any time to assess the situation. I've given these guys time to assess the situation. So I've given time to go around there and let them have a party on the apex. This guy's done it. This guy's done it, giving them loads of room. But for some reason, this guy seems to be trying to get to the apex. And I was sort of like, slow down. Chillax. It's lap 1. It's lap 1. I don't understand this mindset of, oh, I'm going to get loads of freebies. Turns in for the apex, sees me going slow. I don't actually, well, I do turn left, but I don't know. At this point, right, I know I'm going over it over and over again, but at this point at the apex, all I see is the Marlboro livery. I don't know if he's going to spear that 7 car and sideswipe him. I can't register the distance between his nose cone and his rear tyre. He could spin out that 7. If he spins out that 7, that means this car's stopping, and he's facing the wrong way. So there's going to be a traffic jam. I'm preparing for the worst case scenario, but our new best friend behind is just launching it into the apex like there's absolutely nothing there and we're all hunky-dory. I don't get the mindset of, I'm going to go in here at racing speed. I mean, at the point of contact, he's doing 59 miles an hour. I'm doing 10 miles an hour slower than him. He's going in at apex speed, isn't he? So I've just paused it about here. I'm hoping they're about the same sort of distance. I might have to count them a little bit, but I hope they're the same sort of distance on curbing, let's say. At this point, he's doing 61. Okay? I can't perfectly get it. So I'm about 90 degrees to him in the qualifying, and I'm going to say sort of like from that line out there, give or take where he is. He's doing 60 miles an hour at this point, 6-0. So let's go to the lap where he hit me up the bum and see what lap he was doing. Okay, I've left the left a line on exactly, and this is the race lap because obviously you can see me. Do you want to know what speed he was doing? Do you know what speed he was doing? Right, it was his second lap of qualifying. He only set one lap. Second lap of qualifying. At this point, he was doing 60 miles an hour in the qualifying lap. Now he's full up of fuel. He might have raced with full fuel on the qualifying, but we'll give him that. So he may have had full fuel on qualifying, but he's got cold tyres, right? He's doing the exact same speed. He's doing 60 miles an hour at the same point, and there's a crash happening, and there's a slow car, me, in front of him. He's a hot lapper. Why is he hot lapping on lap 1? You don't hot lap on lap 1. You chillax. You make sure you get to the end of lap 1. Is it me? Am I the crazy one here? I have no idea. I'm literally flabbergasted. So there we go. Rant video over. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you learned something to try and look around things, see things that aren't normal, and assess the situation. Yes, you might get punted up the rear by a dude like this, but hopefully he's learned his lesson of what he could have done differently. What could have I done differently? Potentially probably just gone to the left-hand side of the circuit immediately when I had the space to. So I'll show it up on screen. You know, if I saw issues like this, right, my scenario now is, okay, I'm just going to drive. I'm going to follow this car around. I'm going to take it easy, follow the car, follow all the way, go off track if I know to. I don't care if I get a 1x, because at the end of the day, I'm finishing a race. My lesson of this is, what can I do differently? Just get over off the racing line, let everyone pile in there and make it 10 times worse. I might lose a few places, but it's lap 1. I'd rather lose a few places and survive and get to the end of the race, because there's always chances going through the race. 30-minute race, it's very, very long. But, you know, the dude behind, what's he going to learn from this? Maybe not go in there at qualifying speed on lap 1. That would be a good start. Maybe assess the situation, see that there's a low, slow car, me slowing down. Wonder why I'm slowing down. Maybe make that assessment. Maybe there's something ahead of me that he can't see because my car's in the way. Maybe chillax. That sort of thing. Maybe go to, there's 4 cars aiming for this apex, 3 cars on the apex, and one of them is me aiming for the apex. Maybe go where they're not. Maybe go over the other side. Go to the left-hand side and go to the outside of the circuit where it's a little bit safer maybe. Who knows what he's going to do? He's probably not going to change in the slightest. But yeah, this is what I always say. Number 1, try and look around. And number 2, always look at it and see what you could have done differently. You're only in control of your own driving, assessing the situation after the race, and looking at it and seeing what you could have done differently will make you finish races more often. I don't have a good record of finish races at the minute, but I always try and look at it and see what happened, see what I can do differently, and move forward with it, because you're always constantly improving. Anyway, that's my rant over and done it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a chuckle, and yeah, fingers crossed I get a better race next week. We do stream Wednesdays and Fridays. I want to run this because I had some good pace in it, even with a damaged car. I was doing the same lap times as the leader, but that'll probably change when everyone practices next week. But I like this circuit a lot, so I'm definitely going to run it. Like and subscribe, and yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.